Most men completely miss the real key to creating deep, powerful intimacy with their partner. They assume physical effort alone is enough, or they believe that spending more time automatically leads to better connection. When that doesn't happen, frustration builds quietly, confidence starts to drop, and over time, intimacy begins to feel like pressure, obligation, or performance instead of something natural and connecting. If you've ever felt that closeness takes too long to develop, or that your partner sometimes struggles to fully relax and be present, I want you to understand something important. This is not a failure on your part, and it is not a lack of desire on hers. It is almost always a misunderstanding of how the nervous system, emotions, and the body work together. I'm Dr. Zara, and my work focuses on intimate wellness and relationship dynamics. From a clinical perspective, most intimacy challenges are not mechanical or physical problems. They are nervous system regulation problems. The body cannot fully open until the nervous system feels safe. Safety, in this context, does not mean boredom or lack of excitement. It means predictability, emotional reassurance, trust, and the absence of pressure. When these conditions are present, the body responds naturally and efficiently. When they are missing, the body resists, even when desire exists. This is why effort alone so often fails. Let's begin with something foundational that most people overlook. Intimacy starts long before physical closeness. The nervous system does not switch instantly from stress to relaxation. Daily life activates stress hormones constantly. Work demands, responsibilities, mental overload, and self-image concerns keep the brain alert and guarded. If intimacy begins without helping the nervous system transition, the body stays partially tense. From a medical standpoint, a tense nervous system reduces sensitivity, delays responsiveness, and limits emotional openness. This is why preparation matters more than performance. Preparation means creating an environment and pace that tells the body it is safe to soften. A calmer rhythm, a slower tone of voice, comfortable positioning, gentle, consistent touch instead of rushed movement. These signals may seem subtle, but the nervous system responds to them immediately. Supportive tools can also help in this phase. From a wellness perspective, these are not replacements for connection. They are aids that help the body settle faster. When the body begins to relax, the mind follows. Once relaxation begins, leadership becomes the next essential element. Psychologically, uncertainty creates cognitive load. When your partner has to anticipate what comes next, make decisions, or guide the experience, her brain stays active. An active brain blocks deeper connection. Calm, confident leadership removes that burden. Leadership is not dominance, it is direction. It means you are mentally present, grounded, and intentional. You move forward smoothly instead of hesitating. You guide transitions naturally. You set a pace that feels steady and assured. When leadership is consistent, the nervous system relaxes because someone else is holding direction. This allows her to shift from thinking to feeling. This is especially important because many women spend much of their lives in decision-making roles. In intimacy, being guided allows them to release that responsibility. Now let's talk about communication, specifically verbal reassurance. Many men underestimate how powerful words are during close moments. From a neurological perspective, words directly influence emotional safety. During intimacy, many women experience internal dialogue. Thoughts like, "Do I look okay? Am I enough? Is he enjoying this?" These thoughts are rarely voiced, but they are extremely common. Mental noise interferes with responsiveness. Genuine reassurance quiets that noise. Clinically, positive affirmation increases oxytocin and reduces cortisol. Oxytocin supports bonding and relaxation. Cortisol does the opposite. This means sincere, calm reassurance has a real physiological effect. The key is authenticity, not exaggerated praise, not constant talking, just grounded acknowledgement. Simple statements delivered at the right moments can help her feel seen, desired, and safe. Presence is another critical factor. Physical closeness does not automatically mean emotional presence. Presence means your attention is fully there. You are not distracted. You are not rushing mentally toward an outcome. You are observing, responding, and staying connected to what is happening in the moment. Eye contact plays a major role in presence. Sustained, relaxed eye contact communicates attention, care, and desire. Neurologically, it strengthens emotional bonding and increases intensity. Even brief moments of steady eye contact can shift the entire experience. Breathing patterns change, muscle tension decreases, the body becomes more responsive. Pacing is also essential. One of the most common mistakes I see clinically is moving too quickly through stages of closeness. The nervous system needs time to adjust. When transitions are rushed, the body lags behind. Slowing down is not a lack of confidence. It is a sign of control and awareness. Pauses are powerful. A pause allows sensation to register. It allows anticipation to build. It gives the nervous system time to move from alertness into receptivity. If responsiveness feels delayed, it is often a pacing issue, not a lack of desire. Another key principle is responsiveness to feedback. Leadership does not mean ignoring signals. The body communicates constantly through breathing, posture, subtle movements, and muscle tone. When you notice and adjust based on these cues, trust builds. Trust is one of the strongest accelerators of intimacy. Now let's discuss positioning and alignment from a physiological standpoint. Comfort and support directly affect how the body receives sensation. Small adjustments in angle or positioning can significantly improve responsiveness. When the body is supported and aligned, it does not need to guard or compensate. Sensation spreads more naturally. Rather than defaulting to direct or forceful approaches, gentle alignment changes often create better flow. The goal is ease, not intensity. Another major barrier to connection is pressure around outcomes. When intimacy becomes goal-focused, the nervous system detects expectation. Expectation creates tension. Tension reduces responsiveness. This is one of the most important paradoxes to understand. The more you chase a specific outcome, the harder it becomes to reach. When the experience itself is valued instead of the destination, the body relaxes. And when the body relaxes, responsiveness improves. Curiosity is far more effective than expectation. Aftercare is another critical and often overlooked factor. What happens after close moments affects how the brain stores the experience. Calm presence, gentle reassurance, and emotional connection afterward help the nervous system integrate the experience positively. This builds trust and openness for future moments. From a neurological perspective, the brain remembers how an experience ends more strongly than how it begins. Consistency is what creates lasting change. One good experience does not rewire patterns. Repeated experiences of safety, leadership, appreciation, and presence do. Over time, the nervous system learns that intimacy is associated with comfort, trust, and emotional connection. As a result, responsiveness becomes faster and more natural. From a medical and relational standpoint, deep intimacy is not about doing more. It is about removing obstacles. Create calm before closeness. Lead with clarity. Use words to create safety. Stay present. Adjust pacing. Pay attention to alignment. Remove pressure. And value connection over outcomes. When these principles are applied consistently, intimacy stops feeling effortful and starts feeling intuitive. This is not about perfection. It is about awareness. Try applying even a few of these shifts and observe what changes. Often, small adjustments create the biggest results. Thank you for listening. Keep learning, keep growing, keep elevating your relationships.